Hey there veggies! So we're going to look at another add-on for World of Warcraft, and this one we're going to look at is called FishingBuddy. It's quite an old one, it's been out for Warcraft for quite a long time, but with the new garrisons and fishing quests it might be worth a look at again. So FishingBuddy is basically an add-on that's supposed to aid you when you're fishing. It keeps a record of what you found in what rivers, but it also has features like loading specific fishing pets up and equipping your fishing heart, and also making casting a bit easier and tracking quests basically. The FishingBuddy has a little icon next to the clock which is here, but it also appears when you equip a fishing rod. If I equip my big iron rod, find fish is automatically activated. This is FishingBuddy down this corner. So from this pool I've actually fished 5 small crescent saberfish and 1 small abyssal gulper eel, and the crescent saberfish is 83% of the time. So if I was going to fish saberfish, this would be a good place to fish them. So let's have a quick look at FishingBuddy's options. This is FishingBuddy. This page just basically shows you all the fish and where they're at. We go to the options. This is where the main bulk of the add-on is. So when you mouse over stuff, it tells you what it does. So the quest added sound will play when that pago reputation fish is caught, so I don't know what this is, but you know, it's probably useful if it's in it. My useful ones that I quite like, so this would be quite useful if you were constantly in PvP mode. The ones I quite like are enhanced fishing sounds, so that it makes the fishing noise louder than your music, so you can actually hear it. Enhanced pulls, makes the sparkles on the pulls. You can make it force the sound on and make it force background sound on. The actual fishing, so easy cast basically. Once you've got a fishing rod equipped, you can double right click or left click, I think you can set it to as well. No, just right click, and it will cast rather than having to click a button on the bar or use a hotkey. Easy lures basically applies a lure to your fishing rod. So say your lure ran out, you double right click, it will use the lure instead of casting. It won't automatically use the lure without you doing anything, because you cannot do actions in Warcraft without a button. It's basically one action per button press. But it's still handy because you just double click, you equip your lure, you double click again and you get your cast. Easy cast can have a modifier so that it only works when you're holding this key as well. You can use the bait in Draenor. You can use I think the lure last resort means use the smallest lure possible. So if you've got multiple ones in your bag, it'll use the rubbish one first. It could be the other way around. Always lure means if it runs out, it'll put another one back on, even if you are in an area where you're over the fishing level. It normally doesn't put a lure on. Say if I was fishing in the old world and I'm higher level than what I need to fish up there, it won't use a lure. This one allows you to fish while mounted. I think that's useful in Nagrand. This one automatically opens quest items. I think you'll probably have to double right click again to actually open it. And this one automatically turns fishing loot on. Sorry, it will automatically turn auto loot on. And then you can also turn on support for the fishing contest, so only casting pulls, and then the extravaganza timer. The watcher basically just watches your current zone and what fish you've picked, and you can just customise that as whatever you want. Fishing fun, so turns find on fish when you put your did that make sense? That one English, was it? Turns fish find on when you equip a fishing rod, which is what appeared there. This one makes you drink Captain Rums's lager whenever you're fishing and dry, so fun ones. This one I use a raft. You can also get to equip a fishing pet or any pet you like, but I have mine set to my fishing pet, which is actually already open for me, which is my little crab thing. And then in the about, it just tells you who made it and all about it. Now this is quite handy. I mean, let's double right click, there's me cast. It's quite handy because it's a pain in the ass having a fishing thing on my hotbar somewhere. I don't like it. It takes up a bar that I could use for something else. I would much rather just right click. And tracking what my current percentage is on certain fish is quite handy, especially with my skill level being so low. So I can actually see how many normal size fish I'm catching, how many small fish I'm catching, whether I need to use a lure or not. It's quite handy, especially when you're leveling fishing up. It's an add-on I've been using for a very long time, and I do quite like it. As usual, there will be a link in the description, and if you haven't got it, give it a go. This window, by the way, appears in the centre at first, but if you just hold your mouse over it and click it, you can actually drag it about. You can even get rid of it if you don't want it. But it does, by default it appears in the middle of your screen, and to be honest, it's a stupid place. But anyway, as I said, I will put a link up, and thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll watch the next add-on video. Have fun, and good night.